Hey YouTube, I am going to do another review of a VaporRenu fluid today, and it is going to be Mountain Dew Voltage. Now, I already reviewed this in a video that I recorded and didn't release because I'm going to re-record this because this fluid is awfully strange in its nature. I'm going to let you have a look here at some fluid. This is some fluid that I put in a 10 milliliter vial that's just been sitting around here. Now you can see it's clear all the way through, and then on top there's a yellow layer. This fluid has like 3 different densities. So I've had this sitting here for a few days, and we're going to take a look at that again in just a second. To see if maybe this experiment turns out the way it worked last time. But let's take a look at the fluid itself here. Now this fluid is extremely dense right out of the bottle here. It is really dense. So it is Mountain Dew Voltage, and it has 11 milligrams of nicotine, 5 milligrams of caffeine, and I added ginkgo baloba, which may be a problem. I was trying to mimic the Mountain Dew Voltage flavor here, but it has ginseng, and I added ginkgo biloba by accident. So maybe next time. So here's the fluid itself. Now I'm going to pull really hard on this, and you can see this is going to take a while. This really is. This is going to take a long time. And this is one problem I have with the fluid already. It's a really, really dense fluid. Look at how long it's taking, which creates a wicking problem, I've noticed. I'm not really fond of that. So I got a new coil here. I'm also not really fond of this wick that I made recently, but I got a new coil here with a wick that I made recently, and let's go ahead and prime the wick. Alright, so I just recoiled it, and let's see what resistance I'm getting here. My eVic is going to read it at 2.0 ohms. I'm just going to start it off warming it up at 3 volts, 3.3 volts here. Make sure it's heating evenly. Seems to be doing okay. Alright, let's turn it up a little bit. Let's move over to watts. I prefer watts. So at 5.5 watts. It's not bad. 5.8 watts. This will be 3.4 volts. Alright, looks pretty good. Brand new wick, not a brand new wick. It's a pretty new wick, but a brand new coil on it. And let's go ahead and give it a vape at 6 watts. Not excited about the vapor output. Let's crank it up to 6.7 watts and hopefully I don't blow anything up. .5 watts. Better. Not excited about my wicking job. Alright, so we're at 8 watts with 4 volts. And It's okay, I guess. One second. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a review. Now, when I first vape on it, I get like a really lemony taste to it. It's not what I was thinking voltage was. So I bought a bottle of voltage just so I could do a taste of that, this, and then that, and let's see how that goes. So it's really lemony. Now I can't say I'm really excited about the density of the fluid either. I think it creates a wicking problem, and I'm not sure what it is. But let's go ahead and crack open this voltage and see what I get here. Now voltage says it's charged with raspberry, citrus flavor, and ginseng. Nothing the same. Nothing the same. This has like a really, a really fruity, it tastes like raspberry, a lot like raspberry. So this is not going to give you voltage flavor. Now I don't know if it's the added ginseng or if it's the added caffeine, but this, I'm really disappointed in this this fluid, which is really unfortunate because I wanted the flavor of a Mountain Dew voltage. I like Mountain Dew voltage. And it's not really fruity, it's really citrus, lemony. It is. It's like a really powerful lemon flavor to it, and I don't see that as what I ordered. But I want to show you something strange about this fluid. I have a picture, and I'm going to use some editing magic and put the picture up so you can see the difference between the fluid here, which has been sitting on my desk in this 10 milliliter bottle for a while, a couple days, a few days, and the difference between let's put it over here, that picture, which shows 3 different layers of yellow, opaque, and clear. Now something else I noticed about this fluid, it seems like it's really unstable. So this has been sitting on my desk for a while, and let's see if I can get the same result I did last time. Yeah. Okay, so watch the pull on the syringe. It's not as tough. It's just not. I could pull hard. I got a little air bubble there. It's just not as tough. Now it is. Now it gets tough, and I don't understand it. So there's like 3 different consistencies, and then look what happens. There's like that milky opacity to it again. And I'm not sure what's going on with this fluid. I'm really not. So now it looks like marbled white in there. And I've tried shaking this up to find that it's really odd in what's going on with it. And again, like I said, I'm not sure if it's the caffeine that's doing this. I'm not sure if it's the ginkgo baloba. I think the ginkgo baloba is the yellow on top. But none of those things are supposed to change the flavor. And then when I shake it up, it turns into this, it turns into this milky fluid. And then it's really dense again. And I have no idea what to make of this. And it will be like this. It will be like this for days. it will slowly break up into layers of gosh, I don't know, density. Is that air in there that's doing that? Is that what the problem is, that it's so dense that it's air in there? I'm not really sure. The fluid, I think, I just call the fluid unstable. I just consider it as like an unstable fluid. I'm not 100% sure. In fact, I have no idea what's causing it. I'm really disappointed in the flavor of the fluid. I wanted to give this a better review, but I can't. So after that small break, let's see what the eVic reads the resistance as. 1.7. I'm gonna vape this on 8 watts. And I'm not excited about the vapor output of this. I've had much better results with blueberry waffle. I'm really liking the blueberry waffle. It's not as thick of a fluid, so it provides, there's better wicking to it, better wicking action. It tastes more like the label that's on there. And I can't say I'm excited about this flavor. I really wish I could give this flavor a better review. But to be honest, I would have to recommend, this is one of those fluids where I don't want to say it, but I would have to recommend people not purchase this e-liquid. Unless there's something I did on my end. VaporRenu offers a lot of choices. If there's something I did that made this fluid different, maybe. This is 100% a vegetable glycerin, and I might give this another go with a PG VG mix. But as 100% VG, this is a no-go. I would say stay away from this flavor. It's terrible. It's a really, really lemony flavor. It's almost like, I didn't want to say it. It's a lot like frankincense. If you've ever smelled frankincense, that little resinous incense that you can get and burn that, and it smells like a poof of lemon flavor. But it also tastes like lemon-scented cleaner. Horrible. So, unfortunately, this is Mountain Dew Voltage. It is not what I would recommend in a flavor. Sorry to say that. Maybe a PG VG mix would be great. Would be better anyway, to reduce the density of the fluid and provide a better wicking action. But I'm not holding my hopes up. I got a few more flavors to review from VaporRenu, and I'm not saying names, but I got some good flavors that I enjoy. So until next video, I will catch you guys later. If you like this review, leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate all comments, and if you want to see more e-liquid reviews, please click subscribe. I will be doing more e-liquid reviews in the future.